Texas versus Ohio State, a rematch of that Cotton Bowl semifinal playoff collision when the Buckeyes survived. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams. Both expect to contend for a championship this season. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the third-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get right to the action. The Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Ohio State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Let's check out the impact players in this game. Here are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. The receiver grabs it. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a gap. It's Peoples. The Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score, the decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half, the screen pass to Trevion Henderson that looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw, ends up going for a touchdown. So the Buckeyes made the plays when they had to be able to get out of there with a win. And anytime you put these two teams on the field together, a ton of NFL talent and athletic ability. Let's see how this one plays out.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. On a punt now for the first time today. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Longhorns offense out there for their first possession. And Kirk, how cool is this matchup? Get an elite quarterback. We talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player. What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Back to pass. It's Manning. And the receiver snags it. It's complete.
Well, they go with the out route here, but they're going to be short of the sticks. I'm not sure what the plan was, but the quarterback and the receiver have to understand the situation a little bit better. Now it's 4th and short.
Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can snip it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Finds his man. It's Smith.
Now, the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set to some of those greats.
That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long, bringing pressure. Now he's swarming again.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he's able to send the punt away. He'll field it close to the 50. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Now it's second down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the first down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And now the running back's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Quick pass, the catch is made. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. QB decides to keep it here. Trying to gain some breathing room, but he stopped right in his tracks at the 3.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. He'll hand it off. Fighting him off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. I mean, everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
Takes the handoff again. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And he's able to get the boot away. forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. Defense will make the stop in what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Getting set for the second quarter here, both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. And that catch is hauled in. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Running play called on third and short. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Longhorns are on the move here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
That makes the score Texas 7, Ohio State 0.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On first down, it's play action. The pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So now at the 13-yard line, it's second and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Back to throw. It's Sayin. He lets it go on the move. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. He hands it off from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into the wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, he tried to squeeze that one in there on 3rd down. It would have had to have been a perfectly placed ball to have any chance at a completion and a 1st down.
The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Game moves into the 35, 1st down again. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's incomplete pass here on this RPO, and typically you see these RPOs thrown quickly. Make the read, process, ball out, get the ball to the playmakers and let them do their thing. I guess if there's a silver lining, at least there wasn't an illegal man downfield.
After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. Dropping back, it's Sayin. It's a short completion to the tight end. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Buckeyes pick up enough for a 1st down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get the 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that 1st down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. On the kick now for the 5th time today. This one will be fair caught. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Washington. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Quick throw, the catch is made. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. Caught behind the line. It's Rodgers. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. And it's caught across the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner is brought down. It's a start with the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Dropping back, it's Manning. Caught by the receiver.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. The back's got it. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. And don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. Kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it in the open. You make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead.
That makes the score Texas 14, Ohio State 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kickoff.
Bringing it out, it's Graham. Coverage team brings down the returner. The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Option look, it's Sayin. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play, but this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Using his legs. It's Peoples. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Running out of time in the pocket. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Buckeyes will have to kick it away. This is punt number 6. Get the ice bath ready for the punter. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. You got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They're going to run it. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Crucial third down play right here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the mark. Fourth down now. The Longhorns will look to convert here on fourth down. Takes off in a bootleg. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on fourth down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking for a deep completion. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. To the air, it's Sayin. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up for the 46.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They look to throw it here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To throw, it's Sayin. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, now we're going to have a 4th down play because of a great job with this defense and holding them short there on 3rd down.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Off the RPO, clock to the right. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Trying to convert with a sneak. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback keeps the football. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things the defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here comes the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the tailback's got it again. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back. Moving the receiver around pre-snap, dropping back. It's Manning. It's complete on the crossing route. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They'll toss it to the right side. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to give this back the football, especially late in the game? He's got under 10 yards rushing in this game, hasn't been able to get anything going. It might be time to pivot and try something else.
Scanning the field, it's saying. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down. And now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, they can't bring him down. He gets loose. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Well, that's going to get this place fired up. What a big-time play by this quarterback here. Everybody's covered, so he decides to just tuck it and pick up the first down himself to keep this drive alive.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back. It's saying. Caught near the goal line. Brought down. The completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Chris, I love how they keep trusting their quarterback. Nice job of getting a completion, positive yards. Now we got 2nd and goal, critical time in this game. I would keep trying to find those one-on-one matchups and let the quarterback find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass rush closing in. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And the field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Working clock with the ground game. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Now it's 2nd down here. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 1st and 10 play coming up. Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Manning. He's got it on a crossing route. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They'll kick it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. He brings it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
this is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards after it.
Offense getting set for what could be their final drive. Down late in the final quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They take the lead in the final minute.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Now an important PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation with EA Sports College Football.